All right, you guys, welcome to class. This is going to be a reading class for right now. So I had to make sure I turned on my fan because it's getting warm. It's about 1 o'clock here in Costa Rica. So yes, we are going to be practicing our reading, our pronunciations and things like that. So yeah, I just saw your note, Bruno, about excuse me, about the link. So I thought I had copied 18, but I didn't. So that's 18 right there.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Thank you. All right. Very good. So we've got Dustin back in class. How are you doing, Dustin?
I'm fine.
Very good. Bruno's back in class as well. How was your
I
break?
just, nice. Can you see I moved my work?
Oh, you did. You did. I see. Nice. Very cool, man. Welcome. Let's see. We also have Andres Mesa. How are you? All right, Andres, make sure that your microphone is not muted. And how about Amar? How are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
Awesome.
And
So
by the way, thanks for replying to my message.
oh, sure, no problem.
Yeah.
I saw that. That's what you were looking for, right? You wanted me to read through that story to see if she had forgotten the gift. She had forgotten the gift, right?
Yeah, I know the answer, but my teacher doesn't. He said she forgot. I said to him, she doesn't forget. He said, no,
yeah.
she forgot. I said, no, she's not. And she yelled at me in front of all the school, I know what I'm teaching. I'm teaching for maybe 10 years. You didn't tell me what this mean. I'm like, fuck you.
That's funny. Yeah. So,
it is eating me from the morning. I need for an answer, and thanks for replying to me. Yes.
Yeah. So down at the very bottom there, it says she wants to get a dress first before she gets the jacket. So she still remembers that she wants to get the jacket. She's just going to buy something else first.
That's what I said. That's what I said, but
yeah.
His head is like a rock.
Oh man.
Yeah.
What a bummer.
I will talk to the manager. The next level, we don't want this teacher. He's a bad teacher.
Yeah, definitely. All right, man. Well, welcome to class. Let's see who else we have here. Ahmed Khalil, how are you? Ahmed, make sure that your microphone is not muted.
I'm great, thank you.
Oh, here you are. There you are. How you doing? How you doing, Ahmed?
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yep, I can hear you just fine.
Yeah. I'm doing great, thank you.
Good, awesome. Welcome back. How about Amparo? How are you?
I'm doing great. Can't you hear me now? Okay.
Amparo,
Hi.
can you hear me? Hi. How are you?
How are you? I'm fine, thank you.
Good. How has your Saturday been?
Working a little.
Working? Okay. All right. Very good. Well, welcome back to class. Good to have you here.
Thanks.
How about Anya?
Hi.
Hi. Now, is your last name really 1513?
No.
Where are you from, Anya?
From Poland.
From Poland. Excellent.
Yeah.
And what do you do?
I study.
What do you study?
I go to high school.
Okay. Very good. Very good. Well, welcome to class. Good to have you here. All right. We also have Farhad. How are you?
Hey, my favorite teacher, how are you? I'm doing well.
I'm doing awesome. I'm doing awesome. Thank you for asking. How is your Saturday going for you?
Very good, but I was a little bit, my throat is not so much good. As you know, you have told me the right way to treat with my throat, but still I have a little bit problem, but not too much as it was last night.
Good.
You
Did
know,
you take some garlic?
garlic. Yeah. Of course, I
Good.
have taken a yeah.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there may be garlic pills that you can get, something like that. But yeah, it's not going to kill it right away. But yeah, it'll work its magic and it'll do its thing. So yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I feel very better right now, but
Good.
just a little bit. Yeah.
Good.
That was just a magic, teacher. It was a magic. Yeah.
Yeah, golly, I keep thinking about it in Spanish, but garlic is very, very good, very good stuff. So cool, man. Well, good to have you back in class. Good to see you again.
Thank you.
All right, how about Mustafa? How are you?
How are you? I'm fine, thank you.
Awesome. Now, unfortunately, Mustafa, I think I've had about 4 new students named Mustafa in the last little bit. So I'm not sure. Have you been in my class before?
Yes,
Okay. Where are you from?
I'm from Egypt.
From Egypt. Okay. And what do you do? What do you do, Mustafa? Are you studying or do you work?
I'm studying.
Okay. What do you study?
I'm in faculty of law.
Say that one more time.
I'm faculty of law. Law.
Mm, flow. I'm hearing counter floors, but that wouldn't make sense. Can you put it in the chat box for me? Oh, law. Got it. Oh, faculty of law. Got it. Okay. So yeah, instead of low, it's law. Okay, low would be like that.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so you want to make an ah sound when you pronounce that word. Okay, law. Okay,
Law.
good. Just like that, man. Nice. All right. Well, welcome back to class. And how about Noor?
Yeah. How are you?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Great. I'm great. Alhamdulillah. I'm great.
Good. And is this your sister here in the picture, or are you two friends?
No, we're two friends. It's not my sister.
Okay. All right. Very good. Very good. Well, welcome back to class, Noor.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, you guys. So we're going to continue reading. Let's see, case number 18. And I need to open this up. I didn't mark the place, which was my bad, but I should have. So let's go ahead and open up that link. All right, and we're going to scroll down. I think we had a couple people read.
I guess Pedro, the Spanish teacher, read the first 2 paragraphs, but that's all I guess. I'm not sure.
That's from what I remember, and then I think we did one more. So I think we're actually. Let's just go ahead and start at the very beginning. I don't think that's going to be a big deal. Okay, so let me have Ahmed. Let me have you read. Okay.
Okay,
Go
the
ahead and
first part?
start. Yeah, go ahead and start at the very beginning. Let me have you read the first 2 paragraphs, please.
Okay. Kathleen Diamonds came to the precinct to see her sister. Rebecca Lucas, Officer Mort showed Kathleen the detective's office. She went into the detective's office. Rebecca Lucas, Tina Cassidy, Susie Young, and Dowza were in the detective's office. J.P. Pollitt and Harvey Lucas were out on a call. Kathleen said Rebecca getting up to hug her sister. Dad has not come home for several days, said Kathleen. Dowser, who had been lying in the corner, stood up and started making a barking sound. It's okay, Dowser, said Tina. Dowser went up to Kathleen and continued barking at her. Kathleen started trembling and kept putting her hand in her pocket. Kathleen, what do you have in your pocket? Asked Rebecca. Kathleen pulled out a small bag of marijuana, right?
Yep, marijuana.
Yeah. Kathleen, what are you doing with that? Asked Rebecca. Kathleen hung her in shame and did not answer her question. Tina stood up. I'm sorry, but I have to do this, said Tina, taking out her handcuffs. Kathleen Diamond, you are under arrest for possession of marijuana. Tina handcuffed her and read her rights.
Okay. All right. Give me one. Okay. Very good. I was just making one more note. All right. Very good. Now, we didn't have the word the all over the place like we have in other parts, but when you read the word the, it was very good. Okay. I could hear you pronouncing that TH sound. The precinct, the detective's office. Okay. So good job with that. Okay. Nice focus there. This word here is pronounced possession.
Possession.
Possession. Possession.
Possession. Possession.
Okay, good. All right, let's go to the word asked.
Asked.
Good, yeah, so we're going to skip over that K sound and go right to the T. Asked. Asked.
Asked. Asked.
Good, good, just like that, yeah. Okay. And then we had the word pulled. If I can find it once again. Okay, right here. So instead of saying pulled and using a long U sound, we use a short U. Pull, pulled.
Hold. Hold.
Good,
Hold.
just like that. Okay, so let's practice this sentence right here, starting with Kathleen. We're going to say, Kathleen pulled out a small bag of marijuana.
Kathleen pulled out a small bag of marijuana.
There you go. That's it. Nice. Okay. And last word. This word here is super confusing, right? Because it can be, we can read the word as read or read, depending on the situation. Now, I'm going to give you a tip on how to understand how to read that. Okay. So third person. Third person is when we're talking about he, she, or it. Okay, also names of people. So in this case, it's Tina. So Tina would be third person. If it is in present tense, okay, Tina reads. Okay, and that's when we pronounce that long E sound, but it has to have an S at the end. Okay, if it is past tense and it is in third person, it will not have an S. Okay, and we would say Tina read. Okay, so that's so that's how we know, okay, by looking at the sentence or reading the sentence, if it's third person like Tina, okay, so Tina, and then it does not have an S at the end, so the word would be read instead of read. Okay, so let me have you read that last sentence one more time. Tina handcuffed her and read her rights, and read her rights.
Tina handcuffed her and read her rights.
Good. Yes, that's going to be read her rights. Okay. All right. Now, does that make sense? Does that make sense how we figure that out?
Yes. Yes. For that, yes, okay. I could figure it out that it was in the past, not in the present.
Exactly. Exactly. Okay. All right. Very good job. Everything else sounded very nice. Good work.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, let's go to Amar.
Yes.
All right, Amar, let me have you read this next paragraph here, please.
Okay. Tina was talking Kathleen to be Brexit when GB and Harvey come in. GB opened the door to the detective office. Rebella, I need to talk to you in private, said GB. They stopped outside the precinct.
Give me a good
What's
R
go
there. Give me a good R. Precinct.
precinct?
There you go.
What is going on? Ask asked GB. Kathleen come to tell me that Dad went to work and uh, did not come home. Then Dozer started barking, and we found marijuana on her. Said Rebella, I want you to go to interaction room 3 and wait for me, said GB, going back into the precinct.
Good.
GB went back to the detective's office. Harvey, I need to talk to you, said GB. They went to interrogation room 3. Harvey sat down beside Rebecca. Here is the situation. Kathleen was arrested for possession, and Scott
Scott. Yeah.
Scott
Diamond.
Diamond did not come home. They two of you are related to everybody involved in this case. That is why I am pulling you both off the case. I don't want uh, either of you going behind my back. If you do and I found out about it, you will both face disciplinary action. Understood? Said GB. Yes, sir, said Rebecca and Harvey. Together now go back to work, said GB.
All right. Okay, so Amar, your R sounds are doing so good. Doing really good, okay? We did have some, but it's not nearly as much as you used to do, okay? So your R's, I can tell that you're concentrating on pronouncing those R's as you read them, okay? So
Yeah.
there was one time you said the word 3 and it was great, but we had the word 3 one more time and you gave me a little roll on it. Just a little roll, okay? And also, this word, it's probably a new word for you, okay? So it may have thrown your concentration off. The word is barking. Barking.
Barking.
Good. One more time. Barking.
Barking.
Okay, and that's what a dog does. A dog barks. Ruff, ruff. That's barking, okay? That's a barking dog, okay? Now let's see. I want to practice. Okay, let's practice. Let's see. These last R's were really good. So Rebella, Harvey together. Yes, sir. Okay. Disciplinary. Okay. Good job with that word. Disciplinary. That you pronounced that very good. Okay. Let's pronounce interrogation one more time. Okay. Interrogation.
Interrogation.
Good. Good. Okay. That sort of tripped you up just a little bit the first time you got to it. Okay. The second time you said it pretty good. All right. Let's see. I did have the word stepped.
Stepped.
Yes, it ends with a P, and we want to pronounce that T. That ED is a T sound. Stepped. One more time.
Stepped.
Good. All right, now, and I know that P sound is a little difficult, especially when it's at the end, okay? But we want to say JP, JP. Try that one more time.
JP.
Good. That's a perfect P sound, okay? Awesome. Good job, Amar. Okay, keep working on your R sounds. You're getting there. Your R's are sounding good. All right, man?
The problem when we study here, we don't do so much on pronunciation. We just the teacher he just said 3, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, no education about pronunciation here in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, and so it can be a little bit a little difficult if your base in learning the languages, okay, doesn't include pronunciation. But that's okay if you understand what I'm saying, okay, and you have a decent base, okay. You can always tweak things just a little bit. All right, and that's okay to do. All right, and you may struggle at first, but then after it's like a train. Have you ever seen a train start moving? Okay, at first it's like
slowly.
Oh, it's slow and it's going, and then it picks up, and then it goes. All right, and then once the momentum is moving, so once you get like your R sounds down, okay, and you don't have any problems there, the TH sounds, the V sounds, the D sounds, the T sounds, you work all these sounds into it, and then you're up and running. Then you're learning new vocabulary words. You're learning difficult tense structures and things like that. And things like that become easier once you're able to pronounce those words. Okay, but you'll get there. Keep working at it. Okay.
Thanks.
All right.
Teacher.
Yes.
Hey, teacher. I have a question. May I ask it?
Sure. What's up?
Okay. So we can use and paragraph. They said that I need to talk to you in private. So sometimes we used to if I say I wanna talk to you in private. So what will but and what like want to and Ghana is just going to. So need to how can is there any world date is special for need to?
I need another word instead of using need to. Like I need to
No,
talk to you.
no. I just wanted to. As there is some word like wanna is similar to want to. Ghana is similar to going to,
Oh.
and need to. What is special? Because in the boss a paragraph. Yeah, need to.
Need to. Yeah, I need to talk to you for a second. Need to.
Need to. Okay, need to.
Yeah, so that D and the T are placed, just right next to each other. Need to, and you almost that D is there, but we don't say need to, so our tongue does not drop again. So once it goes up to pronounce that D, okay, the T is like this, okay, so we say need to. Okay, that's what our tongue does. It doesn't come back down and then go back up for the T. It's need to.
Need to.
Yep. Yeah, I need to talk to you for a second. Okay, that's exactly what our tongue does. Okay? Good question. Thank you. All right, let's go to Amparo. And let me have you read the next 3 paragraphs, I believe. Yeah. So from Kathleen to Rights. Go for it.
Okay. Kathleen was processed and taken to incubation room 1. Tina entered the room. "Where did you get the drug?" asked Tina. Kathleen was trembling and did not answer her question. "Where did you get the drug?" asked Tina in a harsher voice. "My boyfriend Josh," said Kathleen. "What's his last name?" asked Tina. "Robert." said Kathleen. Tina left the interrogation room and went back to the detective's office. The guy that sold Kathleen the drugs was just Robert, said Tina. Susie, you and Tina go pick him up, said
There you
Susie.
go. You got it. Okay, keep going.
Dowser got up and started towards the door as Tina and Susie started to leave. JP said, "Take Dowser with you," said JP. Tina, Susie, and Dowser went to the school and observed Josh selling drugs to a student. They got out of the car, and when Josh saw them, he started running. Dowser took off after him. Tina and Susie were right behind Josh, and Dowser running as fast as they could. Dowser got Josh by the legs and dragged him to the ground. Susie and Tina caught up with them. Susie took off her handcuffs and instructed Josh to put his hands behind his back. He did, and he was instructed, and she read him his rights.
Good, good. All right, so this is another one of those examples. She read. How do we know it's read? Because there is not an S at the end, okay? And she is third person, so that would be read instead of she read, okay? Excellent job. Okay, this word here, okay, is processed with the accent at the beginning. Processed.
Okay, processed.
Okay, now just a hint. Okay, this name here, it's pronounced with the accent at the end. Kathleen.
Kathleen. Okay.
Yeah, so that's how we pronounce that. And names are always hard, you know. Let's see. I want to go over these two words right here. Okay, especially with the word got. We use got a lot. Okay, but when we say got out, okay, we don't pronounce that T. We actually pronounce the word God. Okay, he got out. God. He got out. He got out of the car. Got out.
Got out.
Yeah, so they got out of the car. You see how I don't say T? It's God. They got out.
They got out.
Yeah, just like that. So we're not necessarily saying God, but we're saying we're pronouncing it similarly to that. Got out of it. Okay. And so yeah, so when someone gets away with someone or gets away with it or something like that, you can say they got away with it, or they got out of it. Okay. So that word got, a lot of times we pronounce with a T, or sorry, with a D sound instead of that T. Now, awesome catch. Okay, you guys may not have heard what happened there and why I kind of stopped her and said, there you go. Okay, with the word pick. Okay, pick and him. Okay, she got to the word pick and she said peek. All right, I heard it and she felt herself say it and then backed up and said, nope, it's pick. All right, so what she was correcting was a short I sound.
Yeah.
Okay, so for those of you who are wondering, you're probably going, how come Teacher Chad just got so excited about the word pick? You know, it's well, that's what happened. And Amparo and I, over the past little bit, we've been working on short I sounds. All right, so she's been going through and focusing on making sure that instead of saying peek or deed or him or ease or eat, she's saying it, him, did, this, pick. That's that short I sound. So awesome job. All right, that was the only one, but you fixed it. Okay, every other short I sound was super. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, everything else was really good. Everything else, just remember, processed. Okay, the accent at the beginning. Okay.
Okay, processed.
Awesome. Okay, let's go to Anya.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Good.
Good. All right. Okay, so let me have you read the next two paragraphs, okay, Anya? So starting that Rebella was sitting down to about.
Okay. Rebecca was sitting on the couch looking at an old picture of herself and Kathleen. Harvey sat down beside her. I was thinking about a promise promise that Kathleen made to me a couple years ago. Brandon had her abducted to make me crack open a safe. When Anne and Colt rescued her, I made her promise that she would not grow up like I did, said Rebecca. There's still hope for her, said Harvey. Rebecca set the picture down on a coffee table beside the couch. I hope so, said Rebecca. Harvey put her arms around her. She noticed the smile on Harvey's face. You looked very beautiful, said Harvey. I probably look like a mess, said Rebecca. But a beautiful mess, said Harvey, leaning over to kiss her. The next morning, at the 169th precinct, Tina was pouring coffee when Rebecca walked into the room, beaming from ear to ear. "You're awful happy this morning," said Tina. "Yesterday afternoon was wonderful," said Rebecca, pouring a cup of coffee. "Details and don't leave anything out," said Tina. Rebecca patted her on the back. "Sorry, partner, it is something you have to experience to understand," said Rebecca, leaving the room. Tina thought for a minute, and she put one and one together and knew exactly what Rebecca was thinking about.
All right, very good. All right, very good pronunciations. Okay, let's practice some words together. Okay, this word right here. Okay, depending on how you want to pronounce this. If you're looking for more of a British accent, which it doesn't sound like you do, it doesn't sound like you have, or that you're going for a British accent. Okay, now if you're in England, you would say thought. Okay, and it would have more of an O sound. But in the United States, that O-U-G-H sounds like an ah. We say thought, thought.
Thoughts.
Okay, good. Okay, now the word patted. Okay, this has a double T, and with this word, the double T sounds like a D, just like you did with the word sitting at the very beginning of that first paragraph. You said Rebecca was sitting. Okay, good job there. We can do the same thing with this double T. Patted, patted.
Patted.
Good. Excellent, yeah. So Rebecca patted her on the back. Patted, okay, is when, like, you pat yourself on the back. Okay, you can pat something. Okay, she went like this. "Sorry, partner," and patted her partner on the back. It's something that you have to experience. Okay, so that's what she did there. Okay, this next word is probably a new word for you. Okay, the word is precinct. Precinct.
Precinct.
Good job. One more time. Precinct.
Precinct.
Good. Okay. Okay. Now, with this word, you're very close on the pronunciation. Very close. Okay. You were saying pouring. All right. Now, let's talk about two different words here. Okay. So we have P-O-U-R. Okay, and P-O-O-R. P-O-O-R is pronounced poor. Poor. Okay, and that is someone that does not have a lot of money. Okay, or something that is in bad condition. That's poor. Now, P-O-U-R, that's poor. Okay, so to pour. Okay, so you want to use an O sound there. Okay, so if you were to say pouring, okay, that wouldn't make much sense, because pouring, you can't add an ing on there, because there isn't a verb to be poor. Okay, it's a adjective. Okay, describing someone. Okay, but pour, okay, is when you are pouring, to pour something, a liquid. Okay, so let's practice that. Let's go to. Okay, so let's practice this sentence here. We're going to say Tina was pouring coffee when Rebecca walked into the room. Go ahead and repeat that.
Tina was pouring coffee when Rebecca walked into the room.
Okay, so pour was pouring.
Pouring.
There you go. One more time. Tina was pouring coffee when Rebella walked into the room.
Tina was pouring coffee when Rebella walked into the room.
Okay, instead of pool, we want to say pouring. Okay, so Tina was pouring coffee, just not much. Tina was pouring coffee.
Pouring coffee.
Okay, good. Much better with that O sound, all right? Last word here. Okay, it was at the very beginning. Where'd you go? Okay, right here. Okay, this means to kidnap someone. Okay, the word is abducted. Abducted. Try that.
Abducted.
Good. Nice job. Okay, other than that, your other ed endings, your th sounds, your s and your r sounds are all really good. Nice job.
Thank you.
Okay, let's go to Bruno.
Hi there.
All right, so we're going to go to the next two paragraphs, please, starting with J.P. Bullet down to her belt.
Okay. J.P. Bullet was in the detective's office when his cell phone rang. After J.P. got through talking on the phone, he wanted Harvey and Rebella to step outside. "You need to sit down for this," said J.P. Rebella sat down on the bench, and Harvey sat beside her. "Brace yourself. They found your dad's body this morning at a construction site." "Rebella, I'm sorry," said J.P. "No, it can't be," cried Rebella. Harvey put her arm around her to comfort her. "I will take her home," said Harvey. The next morning, Rebella came into the detective's office. She set her badge on the desk. "I'm sorry, but I'm going to go find the rat that killed my father," said Rebella. She got up to leave. "Sit down," instructed J.P. Rebella did what she was told. "What are you going to do when you find him?" asked J.P. She did not answer his question. "If you find out who it is, track him down and harm him, you are no better than the criminal scum you arrested," said J.P. Rebella knew he was right and hung her in shame. J.P. sighed. If you will promise me that you will not go behind my back and go by the book, I will let you help on the case," said J.P. "Thank you," said Rebella, hugging him. "Tina is fixing to go to where your father worked, to start looking for clues. You can go with her," said J.P. Rebella got up and was fixing to walk out the door. "Inspector, you forgot something," said J.P. She picked up her badge and put it on her belt.
Okay, very good. All right. Now, I don't know why this writer, and this is the second time I've seen her miss hung her head. It should be hung her head in shame, but she just writes hung her. I'm like, what are you thinking? Okay. Edit yourself. Okay, so yeah, it should be hung her head in shame. Now, your L sounds sounded fabulous. Your ED endings were fabulous. Okay, your S and your R sounds, okay, those sounded fabulous. Okay, the only word I want to practice is right here. How would we pronounce that word?
Sorry, which office? I'm not sure.
Okay, good. Yes, it is office.
Office, okay, yeah, right.
Okay,
Office.
you were pronouncing the A or the E or the Portuguese A sound afterwards, saying office.
Yeah.
All right, so yes, it just
it
just ends with an S sound. Office.
Okay, office.
There you go, office. Okay, and that was it. Everything else sounded really good, man. Really good.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, nice job. Nice job. Yep. Okay, let's go to our next reader. This is Dustin.
Yes.
Dustin, let me have you read this next paragraph. It's a nice big one for you. Go for it, man.
Tina and Rebella went to where Scott Diamond worked.
Rebecca started looking at the different pictures on Scott's desk, while Tina started looking through records. As Tina was going through the file cabinet, she came across a piece of paper with a drawing on it. "Rebecca, you need to see this," said Tina, handing her the drawing. Rebecca took the drawing and a tear started running down her cheek. "I was 5 when I drew this picture of me with my parents. They were having problems in their marriage and they separated for a while. There were some pictures that were destroyed and I figured this drawing had also been destroyed," said Rebecca. Tina went back to go through the file cabinet. "Look at this," said Tina. "What is it?" asked Rebecca. "Scott made some bad investments for a guy named Alberto Marquis," said Tina. Rebecca looked at the file. "Wow, Alberto lost a lot of money," said Rebecca. "The question now is, did he lose enough that it led Alberto to kill him?" said Tina. Rebecca started putting a smile on her face. "What?" asked Tina. "Oh, nothing. I was just thinking," said Rebecca. "That look scares me," said Tina. "Oh, I was just thinking how that sounded something like something JP would say," said Rebecca, patting Tina on the back.
Okay, good. Nice job. Let's practice. I've got 4 words here, okay? This word here, instead of saying painting, okay, it is patting, or we can switch those double T's to a D sound, saying padding.
Padding.
Okay, good job. All right. Let's go to the word lead. Now, this is tricky, just like the word read. Okay. Now, the reason why we know this word here is actually in past tense is because we have lose. Okay, did he lose? That is in past tense, so this verb needs to be in past tense. So, did he lose enough that it led Alberto to kill him?
Oh,
okay, so instead of lead, it is led here.
Led.
Okay?
Exactly. It's just like a red. Yes?
Exactly. If it is third person, then it would be leads. Okay, but if it's past tense third person, it's led. Okay? Let's go to the word figured.
Figured.
Okay, one more time. Figured.
Figured.
There you go. Yes, and that U has an EU sound on it. Figured. Okay?
Figured.
Nice. And, all right, the W in the word draw. Okay? You were saying drawing. Okay? That W does not make an oo sound in this word. Okay? It is an ah. Okay? The AW only make an ah sound. So the word is drawing. Drawing. Good. One more time. Drawing. Good. Okay. Very good. Other than that, everything else sounded good. Your ED endings, your TH sounds, R sounds, things like that. Excellent job.
Thanks.
Okay. Let's go to Farhad.
Yeah, teacher.
Let me have
Where
you
shall
read
I be?
the next 3 paragraphs, starting with Tina and Rebecca. Go ahead.
Okay. Tina and Rebecca went back to the 169 precinct. Tina did a check on Albert Marquez. Tina discovered that he was a member of a cartel and was wanted in Mexico. She went into the detective office and showed Jeffy what she had found on Alberto. He may try to go back, said Jeffy. We may have only one shot at catching him. said Soci. I know, said JP. Tina gave JP Alberto's last known address. JP, Tina, Harvey, Rebella, and Soci, along with a SWAT team, converged on a house on Appleseed Street. The SWAT team will go in the front door. We will cover the back. The SWAT team made entry into the house, and Alberto Marquez was taken into custody without an incident, and Bella was standing in the kitchen. Harvey put his arms around her. "Are you okay, baby?" asked Harvey. "It is just going to take some time to heal," said Rebecca. She kept staring, staring at the refrigerator. Perfect, said Rebecca. She went through the house and got the drawing she did when she was 5 years old and put it on the refrigerator.
Okay, good. Nice job. Let's practice the word refrigerator one more time. Refrigerator with the accent here on the fridge. Okay, try that.
Okay. Refrigerator.
Good. One more time. Refrigerator.
Refrigerator.
Okay, good. All right. I want to practice the word baby. Where'd you go, baby? Here we are. All right. So this word is baby. Baby.
Baby.
Okay.
Baby.
So instead of be, we want to say bay. Okay. So we want to the sound is baby. Baby.
Okay. Baby. Baby.
Okay. Give me an E sound after that A. Okay. So it's okay. Two sounds with that A. Baby. Baby.
Baby. Yeah, baby.
Okay. You had it, but then you lost it. Okay. So baby. Baby.
Baby. Baby. Okay,
you're almost there. So we're gonna say bay e. So we're gonna say bay. Bay. Try that.
Bay.
Okay, good. One more time. Bay. Bay.
Bay. Bay.
Good. That's it. Okay, so we're gonna say baby.
Baby. Baby.
There you go. Baby.
Baby.
Okay, get that E in there. Okay. Baby. Baby.
Baby. Baby.
Okay,
baby.
One more time.
Baby. Baby.
Good. Baby.
Baby.
Okay, all right. Now, with that A sound, whenever we say that, it usually has an E sound at the end. Say, okay? Say, okay? It has that E, an E sound, all right? It's not just an A, okay? We finish it with an E, A. Okay? So that's a tricky sound for you, okay?
Okay.
So, for example, even when we say the word they, okay, if you hear at the very end, it's they.
They. Okay, they.
Okay, not just an A sound, okay, but we have to finish that sound, and we finish that with an E sound. Okay, so remember, it's A. Okay, there you go. That's how we separate it with an A. Okay, but baby, say, they. Okay, the only thing is we say it very quickly. Baby, they say, hey. Okay, so
teacher, shall I pronounce now?
Say that one more time.
Baby.
Okay, you don't want to slow it down, but you want to have that sound in there. Okay, when I say the word, the sound is there. I just get to it quicker than you do. Bay.
Bay. Bay.
Bay. Bay.
Bay.
That's it.
Bay.
Bay. Bay.
Bay. Bay.
Bay.
Baby.
Baby. Baby.
Bay. Baby.
Okay.
Baby.
Yeah, so
Okay.
practice your long A sounds. Okay, that is long A. Long A. Bay. All right. So work on that a bit, okay? Other than that, yeah, your R sounds are good, okay? Things like that. After that A sound, we'll probably work on your T sounds a bit as well. Okay? Yes, like
Okay.
baby. by by Justin Bieber. Oh man, how far this class has gone in the wrong direction once you mentioned him. All right, very cool. All right, let's go to Mustafa. And
Hi.
thank you, Farhad. Good job. Okay, so
You are welcome.
Mustafa, let's go to we went down it. Oh man, we only have one. Okay, so let me have you read this last little paragraph here, and then we'll have to open up 18.5, I believe is the next one. So go ahead and read this paragraph, and I'll grab the other story for you.
Okay.
Oh, you already put it in there?
Okay.
So 18.5. Okay, cool. Go ahead and read that last paragraph, Mustafa.
Kathleen Diamond pleaded guilty to possession of marijuana and received a $500 fine and 20 for community service. Joe Rebel was sent to juvenile detention and was required to take a drug rehab class. Bertram was found guilty of murder and sentenced to life in prison.
Okay, good. Now this word would be rehab with the accent at the beginning. Rehab.
Rehab.
Okay, and then murder. Murder.
Murder.
There you go. That's that D sound. Murder. Murder. One more time.
Murder.
Okay, good. All right, let's go to 18.5. Okay, the link is in the chat box right now. Go ahead and open that up, okay, Mustafa? And I'll have you read. It's probably going to be about... Okay, and let's see. Yeah, let me have you read about half of this first paragraph here, please. So I'll have you go to where it says competition, okay?
Okay. Inspector J.B. Bullet, Harvey Lucas, Rebecca Lucas, Tina Cassidy, and Swan on a scene of a bank robbery. In looking for clues, officers Merritt came across a jack in the box and brought it to J.B. "I don't like the look of this," said J.B., turning the handle. The box rolled open, and out came the jack, with a note attached. He took the note off the jack. "You are challenged to a game of locate the stolen loot. Go to Jersey City Park. Signed, "See, I remember that rat. Brandon's henchmen stole a safe. Hyena and his crew stole the safe from them and challenged Brandon to a competition."
Okay, good. All right, now, this word here, okay, with the ed ending, that is pronounced challenged.
Challenged.
Good, just like that. One more time, challenged.
Challenged.
Excellent. Okay, now this name is hyena.
Hyena. Hyena.
Good, yeah, and that's an animal. So this person probably has a either laughs like a hyena or looks like a hyena. Okay, but yeah, it's an animal that lives in Africa. Okay, our next word is going to be jack. Jack. Try that.
Jack.
Excellent, excellent. Okay, let's practice our P sound here with this name. The name is JP. JP.
JP.
Excellent. Okay, remember that P sound. Sometimes that P gets pronounced like a B. So focus on that P sound, so you're not saying JB, but it's JP, okay? All right.
That's my problem.
Next,
B and B.
yeah, they're really difficult. Here in the next little bit, I'm going to do a P and B exercise, okay? And I'll make a class out of it so that we can practice those, okay? And our next word is attached. Attached.
Attached. Attached.
Good. Last word here. This is popped. Popped.
Bobbed. Bobbed. Bobbed.
Okay. Give me a P sound. P. Pa. Popped.
Bobbed. Bobbed.
There you go. That's it. Popped. One more time. Popped.
Bobbed.
All right. Give me a P. Pa. Pa. Popped.
Bobbed.
Okay, very, very close. That's a hard word to say. Okay, excellent job. Let me go on to my last reader. Okay, and Mustafa, keep practicing those P sounds as well as your ED endings. Okay, your ED endings. Okay, especially those that end with a T sound. Okay. All right. Let's go to Nur.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Let me have you finish off this paragraph. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. The winner will get the contents of the safe, and the loser will be found through trickery, granting the officer and understand to help him with the competition. And brethren picked up a safe that he stole the contents of the safe. And did this guy away, and Sam found another safe. The safe that he found had sandwich in it. And the one that Landwin and Sam found had contents of the safe saved Repella. Should I continue?
Yes, please.
I and Tina will go to Jersey Park to see what kind of game happens. Play speakers until we get back. JP. Mr. asked Susie nervously. Yes, say JP. JP and Tina went to Jersey State Park. One of the henchmen was saying on the bench pretended to read a newspaper. When he saw JP and Tina, he up and started following them. JP and Tina found the painted yellow line in the dark. The henchman walked up to the yellow line and stopped. He reached in butt and pulled out an envelope and handed it to JP. And then he just stopped like a bomb when a lock. JP opened the envelope, which had a piece of paper with more instructions. Follow the orange arrows on the tree, but be aware of traps. Read JP.
Okay, good.
I'm done.
Now, yes. Now it was a little tricky hearing you because there was the connection was a little poor. Okay, but I did hear some words. Okay, I know your R sounds are sounding good. Okay, a lot of your ED endings were good. One ED ending I wanted to work on with you. That this is one that I heard. Okay, it's you had said reached. Okay, that is a T sound. So the word is reached.
Reach, okay.
Okay, with a T sound. Pronounce that T at the end. Reached.
Reached.
Good. Nice job. Good.
Okay.
Okay, let's do that same T sound with the word walk. Okay, it's walked.
Walked.
Good. Nice job.
Yeah,
okay.
I already see it. Okay. I guess I've already said it because I'm used to say walked. Okay.
Okay. All right. And this word here, that word is sack. Sack.
Sack. Okay. Sack.
Okay. Good. Yeah. With
and
an
what does it
ass
mean?
sound. A sack is a bag. Okay. Sack is bag. So it could be, and it's usually not a plastic. Oh, she's gone. Okay. All right. So it's probably what was happening with their connection. All right, you guys. Well, thank you for coming to class. It was great having you here. My next class is going to be a vocabulary class. We're going to go over some basic action words. Okay.
That's for
as well
beginners,
as.
Ken?
I put beginners because I don't want beginners to be scared of going to the class. Okay, it's really for everybody. Okay, but yeah, it's meant for everybody to go to. Okay, but I just don't want beginners to be terrified to go into it because it does have simplistic words like hop and run and things like that. But from there are other forms of that word that we use in different ways. So yeah, if you want to
Okay.
go in, it's up to you. Okay. All right, you guys. Thanks,
Thanks,
and I'll see you
Thanks,
around.
teacher.
Take care.
See
See
Bye.
you.
Take care.